Hey,
Hey!
Dago.
Hey!
My co-host Matt is here as well. We're great. Where are you today, Lauren? Oh, you're home.
So if it's not the deep south, where's like the middle south and the shallow south? Wow.
That's awesome.
So do you?
That's crazy. No.
That's cool. Do you use saddles or just bareback?
Oh, stop it.
That's right. Hey, Lauren. So back in 2016, you were in our little town of Sacramento with the band For King and Country doing a Christmas concert. And on that day, oh my gosh, it was like the biggest storm of the year. And you guys ended up showing up 3 hours late. It was a huge delay. It was pouring down rain. There was wind. The audience was stuck outside because everything was late getting set up. It was crazy. I was frantically running around trying to get everything set up. I was stressed out. My hair was falling out. I was going crazy. I go into catering to sit down to eat something, and sitting next to me is your mother. And I start telling her about all the challenges and all the things that are going wrong. And she just looks over at me with this smile and says, Matt, it's going to be okay. The music's going to start and everybody's going to forget about all the problems. And I was like, okay, great. Oh no, I was hoping you didn't.
Oh.
But it was a great show.
Is your mom always like that and always like that calming force that comes in to like rescue you when things are going crazy? Yeah. Like what I'm having with my daughter? Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Yes. Happens. Oh.
Off of our street, my mom passes me going back home, and I turn the car around, and I go back, and I had to swallow my pride and go to her and say, "Mom, I'm sorry." And that's when she looked at me and she said, "Lauren, these things are so painful because you are one of my best friends." And my mom, don't get me wrong, she was a mother. She wasn't one of those moms that was like our best friend growing up. But at this point, I had kind of arced into adulthood. And ever since that moment, she was always my safe haven. My mom was always like I was sick when I was in high school, and she was my fortress. I mean, anything that I ever went through, I could run to my mom. She was always open arms and just really good at understanding difficult things, navigating, well, my friends are doing this now, and all of that, right? It's hard and it's chaotic, but she kept her arms open, and it was always a safe haven, even if I tried to push and bend and buck and all the things. And that moment solidified such a representation of her love and also our relationship. And so I think ever since then, I mean, prior to that, but post that, it was kind of the turning of a page of what my adult relationship looked like with her, where she's still someone that I can run to and fall into, but we don't see at eye level. Of course, she's older than me, but there's just this commonality that we now share that's really, really sweet.
I love that.
Just to encourage you, can get better.
I needed that. Thank you. And nachos, this seems to be what I bring my teenage daughter after one of those hard times, and that usually brings her at least out of her room. Thank you, Lauren.
Yep.
Yeah, like, oh, there's nachos. Yep. Okay. So we're doing a thing on the show tomorrow I thought would be fun for you to weigh in on, since we're talking about you growing up and what your childhood was like. Because realize that like 5 out of 7 people say that they still have something from their childhood that they have kept and they can't give away. I have like a childhood bed that I can't give away. I just keep storing it and moving it with me. Is there anything from your childhood that you just have kept, or you keep moving or travel with, that reminds you of your childhood that you've kept and can't give away?
Okay, 2 things. One, I have a letter box, and it's letters all throughout my childhood and the years that my family has given, whether it's like a written letter or a card, anything like that. I just keep a letter box. Friends, family, fans, anything that's written. So my letterbox would be one thing. And then same thing. I have a bed and a dresser. My great grandmother's bed and my dresser from when I was a child. My mom is constantly like, "Are you ready to get rid of that thing yet?" And I'm like, "No," because I just love it. I just have so many memories of learning how to fold clothes and learning style and learning fashion and, standing at the mirror that is above the dresser and singing. And there's just so many memories wrapped up in that dresser. It's so silly. But those are the 3 pieces that I have kept over all these years.
I love that. So if anyone wants to really show appreciation to Lauren Daigle, then they would write you a letter. And if it makes that letterbox, they know it means a lot to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just kind of, even as a child, I always remembered, like, there's going to be a day when my grandparents aren't here, and I want to keep as much as I possibly can of the handwritten things.
Isn't there something about that? Yeah, like a recipe card or something like that from my grandmother, special.
Yes, that I have a recipe book from my grandmother. Yeah. That's one of the things in the letterbox. She made an entire recipe book of all these recipes that the generations before her and like her friends and that they've used for years and years and years, and she comprised it into a book with like tabs and everything.
Oh,
yeah!
How cool is that? Do you cook out of that recipe book ever?
I love cooking. Oh. I've been in Louisiana for a while, so that is back up in Nashville. So I need to pull it out. I'm actually glad that you mentioned that. That's one of the things I need to grab while I'm up there.
Yeah. I imagine there's some amazing Southern recipes in there.
Oh, yeah. It's all Cajun. Lots of French Cajun food.
Oh, like crawfish étouffée and stuff like that. Yum.
Oh, yeah, girl. You know the good stuff.
I do. I try. Well, could talk to you forever. I want to respect your time and everybody else, so we got to go. But thank you so much, and you're awesome, and we love playing your new song. Can you give me a 10-second sum up so we can, when we play your song, that I can say this is what Lauren Daigle wants you to experience from Hold On to Me?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, Hold On to Me is a song all about hope being found, whether it's in God or whether it's in community, people being able to wrap their arms around you when you might be feeling at your worst, having people to sing over you and speak over you that you are more than what you think you're worth. And I just want this song to be a song of hope for everybody who hears it.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Lauren. We appreciate you. We'll get this on the air tomorrow.
All right. Thank you so much, Amanda. It's good talking to you, Matt.
All right. Take it easy. Have fun.
Bye, Lauren.
All right. Bye.
Well, that was fun. You would let people know. Thank you for watching. We're still experimenting with this. I needed to press one button to get her live. Hold on. I got to save the file. That was awesome.
Are we still live on Facebook?
We're still live.
Oh,
yeah,
we are.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
I remember. Are you turning it off now?
In a minute. I got to get going. Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you going to continue?
No, it's good. Thanks, guys.
We experimented. I just needed to press one button for you to be able to hear her. Sorry about the beginning, but I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. All right.